Today, a good one in store here. It's the LA Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Herbert on first down. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert from the gun. Connects with his back. Kimani Vidal. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They send a tight end in motion. Vidal trying this up the gut. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Vidal now from the pistol. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 2 here, and that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Short pass brought in. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Trying to sneak. It's Herbert. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers.
Kind of tough to stop him short right there. The offense, that's one of those situations where I feel like they could have walked to the sideline, drawn it up on the whiteboard for him, told him it's coming, and the defense still couldn't stop it.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Vidal. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
3rd and long for him here. This one falls incomplete.
You know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Dicker connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Chargers 3.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I got to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Complete to Jake Ferguson. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 34-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback try and power for it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a first down. They can be difference makers, too.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Williams. Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers, who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. So first down from the 41. They go with Williams on the counter. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
He was taken down behind
You know,
the
for
line of
pitchers,
scrimmage.
you'll hear them
It's a
say,
loss of
gosh, you
2.
got to pitch this guy
Brings up
backwards.
second and
For
12.
defenses, you
At
got to
the
do the same at times, Kate. You
44-yard
just
line.
can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
On second down, a run with Williams. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Elijah Molden on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for Jake Ferguson.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash.
Attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes away from one. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time when Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand in the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Vidal. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They stay on the ground. Vidal. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge game that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running with Vidal out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, we'll all look back at the play-by-play and see that was a run for 0, but it felt like more than that. It felt like offensively, that's a confidence drainer, and defensively, it's a momentum builder.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey, so that brings up fourth and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Dicker connects there, and that's going to break our tie and give him a three-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun is Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate, but I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 14.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Dak now from the gun. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's John on the spot.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dak throwing again. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. That'll be good for Dallas. First down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. We're through 1, and for any kicking fans out there, this game has been for you. We've got a 6-3 ball game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. To throw is Prescott. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Vidal on the give. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's a give to Vidal. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
That was just simply a stay-on-schedule kind of play. Those are the downs and distances coordinators love. The whole playbook's open to them, and they love it even more to go get a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. This is Vidal. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To the air this time. Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That timing had to be perfect. And boy, was it ever. He reached a breaking point along his route, and that QB knew right where to throw it. Tremendous anticipation and tremendous execution.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
They'll run. This is Vidal. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A run with Vidal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, Matchups become critical, and when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now here's Prescott. Screen here for Williams. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature, because the 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Looking to return from the 29. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. It's complete to Johnston. Outright. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Herbert on 1st down. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Chargers 1st down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Right side into the hands of Allen. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles. This is Patterson. And there's
the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Look at him, Kay. Look at them all huffing and puffing to stay ahead and stay on those blocks outside. Those guys occupying the first couple defenders, that is really what sprung him up the left side for that sizable gain.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And bring the tight end left. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Blitz coming. Has it in close. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
First down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Went the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Herbert with a blitz coming. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead.
Chargers.
You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
20, Cowboys 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys about set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead with William. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To Jalen Tolbert. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he looks anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. This is Allen on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Throwing now, Herbert. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the 37. Malik Hooker with the tackle. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down. Here he goes, third and long. McConkey's got it again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Running out with this one here with Patterson. Now this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Herbert. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Coverage by Shamar James.
Air it out on 3rd. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
27, Cowboys 6.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Outlet, Lamb makes the grab. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
To C.D. Lamb. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Completed over the middle. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Dak out of the pistol. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10 from the 32. Another throw for Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson on left. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Prescott again. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
17-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. This one's caught. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
27, Cowboys 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Herbert from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chargers.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He just keeps finding McConkey. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Dak off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
The Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10. Here's Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again is Dak. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott into traffic, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 9.
Quarterback never stared down the receiver, but he kept his eyes downfield until he found that open window as that crossing route finds and beats zone coverage.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Prescott to throw once more. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st, and then we go backwards on 2nd. Kate, I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Give to Williams from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to C.D. Lamb. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Makes the score.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark. It starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Patterson trying this straight ahead. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 4 of that so 6 to go on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Number 15, it's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
I think any
line.
former quarterback, Kate's going to tell you, sure, you love to see the ball in the air and the execution, the timing, the accuracy. And football guys, you know what they love? Just go pound the ball and get your first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gain of 16
That's
yards.
16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
A gain of 16
Defenders in
yards.
the area, they still
First
make
down,
the connection,
Chargers.
Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
4 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This is Patterson on the give. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's brought down.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Vlad McConkey. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now Herbert to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
A loss of 4 yards.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Let's pick it up.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here with Patterson. He's still going at the 30. It's a race down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing, those blockers just knocking people off the ball, and let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Patterson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Options are open here, and this is second and inches. Once again, Patterson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
37. Cowboys 16.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
Tolbert now to return it. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. So first and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
First down now, ball at the 33. Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Johnston out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Cut at the 10-yard line. So he might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
19 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the handoff, Patterson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
A 2-yard pickup.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's 3rd and goal. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
When this offense hasn't been able to reach the end zone, he's been able to end their drives with points anyway. That's now his 3rd field goal, and they're grateful to play some add-on.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tolbert now to return it. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get him, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made a pay with that one.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. First play is a design run. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Up the gut they go. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They stay on the ground with Williams. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Another run for Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack of feeling instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Screen here for Williams. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Complete to Javonte Williams. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Dak now from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
23-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that lowers the lead to 21.
That's now 4 field goals for him, and he's doing his part to try and give them a chance to win this game. But one kicker is not going to overcome everything with this team. He needs his guys to start sending them out there for extra points, and his defense to start getting some stops.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
To build this lead. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Play action now for Herbert. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's incomplete on second down. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
Overshown on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Herbert hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Dicker connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the fifth time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Turpin with a return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cowboys about set to take over. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
First down now, ball at the 33. Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Number 1, Jalen Tolbert. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. This is Williams. Get some space around midfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, I so love that every single week we get to see that stat, yards after contact. But I'll tell you what, I wish we could go back and see what the great Jim Brown, Walter Payton, and those boys did, because he just put on an effort they'd be proud of.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Out left limb makes the grab. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Prescott to sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Ooh, this is where the coach gets paid to make the decision for the offense. If they're stopping you short on a 3rd down sneak, you better think a while before going for it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 18. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try with the wideout. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? This group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Here's Dak. Gets it to him on the screen. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Third and long for him here. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dak out of the pistol. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
27.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And this one doesn't go far.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on third. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Cowboys take
Another
over
drive
first
coming up
and
for this
10
Dallas offensive
at their
unit.
own 33
They're trying to
yard line.
emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First down now, ball at the 33. Drive starts with an option, right side. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Design quarterback run here. And second down only works out for a yard.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Look at this fullback now. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. Now first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Prescott to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dak throwing again. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Hey, Kate, I think you and I have done this long enough to know that most of these offensive coordinators like to throw the ball in the NFL. They don't love calling run plays, and when one goes backwards, I can promise you we're going to see the ball in the air even more.
Herbert from the gun. That's complete to Johnston, outright. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
Johnston. It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll try to do it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First down, here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
To Javonte Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. And brings it in yet again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Now it's Prescott again. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
To Jake Ferguson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B, 3rd down. Now to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. It's on the end route. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
To CeeDee Lamb. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chargers' 7-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. Prescott. Throws caught. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
43, Cowboys 40.
So with 35 seconds left, no question about it, they've got to find a way to recover this kick. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Chargers take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Dallas.